Welcome to Smart Remarks, where Obama isn't our first gay president. Our first gay president is probably from right here in Lancaster County. So as you know by now, President Obama came out last week in support of gay marriage, saying his view on the issue had evolved. Let me be cynical about this. I think Obama probably long ago supported gay marriage, but was worried about being on the wrong side of public opinion. But public opinion on the issue has shifted quite a bit, with some polls showing that an outright majority now think that gay men and women ought to be permitted to marry the person they love. And so now it becomes safer for Obama to support gay marriage. Now, in the public mind, backing gay marriage is becoming the moral thing to do. Opposing it becomes the immoral stance. We here at Smart Remarks have long supported the right of gays and men and women to marry the person that they love because we believe that gays are Americans, and as such they are entitled to the rights that all other Americans have, you know. And if we're going to say that they aren't entitled to those rights, no fair yapping about how we have liberty and justice for all, because what we have is a system of liberty and justice for some. All men are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, except you. You know, and in that respect, opposing gay marriage is actually the un-American point of view, although, of course, saying that is going to outrage those who oppose it for religious reasons. But the point here is that these arguments were once outliers, and now they are becoming mainstream. So much so that a respected Republican pollster earlier this month circulated a memo among GOP bigwigs telling the Republican Party that it needs to get on the right side of history on the issue. If you haven't seen this memo, go take a look for it. It's a fascinating document. It talks about how public opinion is shifting rapidly, with polling even amongst Republicans showing a majority support for basic legal protections for gay men and women. And it also makes the case that supporting gay marriage is the conservative thing to do. Quote, as people who promote personal responsibility, family values, commitment and stability, and emphasize freedom and limited government, we have to recognize that freedom means freedom for everyone. Now, all of this represents a huge problem for Mitt Romney and the GOP, which the pollster recognizes. You got the likes of Rick Santorum out there saying that gay marriage could sink Obama in November, and maybe that's true, but it helps the Democrats down the line. What we have is a party that's now positioned itself as the party of modernity and the party of historic inevitability, as opposed to the Republicans, who are like the guys trying to defend a foxhole that's in the process of being overrun. They might throw back the first wave of attackers, they might throw back the second wave of attackers, but ultimately they have no hope of holding the position. Romney wants this election to be completely about the economy, but in coming out in favor of gay marriage, Obama has now made it, at least in part, about social issues. Wedge issues that once hurt the Democrats, but now increasingly are going to hurt the Republicans. And so the GOP has a problem because they're beholden to their religious right base. They cannot evolve on the issue as Obama did without losing that base. So I'd say whether Obama's support for gay marriage was opportunistic or legitimate, welcome to the right side of history. And as for those who remain on the wrong side of history, I'd say your days are numbered. Get over it.